Thank you, Madam Vice President. Mrs. Alawan, in your report you have emphasized on a state emergency which is extended to permanent emergency. In the Islamic Republic of Iran, 39 years after the Islamic Revolution, the emergency situation is continuing. The revolutionary courts which were established 2 weeks after the revolution still have the inherent jurisdiction. In his report to this session, the Secretary General has also brought up his concerns about the alarming high number and the majority of executions which are based on the revolutionary court's decision and are confirmed by the Supreme Court in the most of cases. The lack of the right to defense remains a major weakness of the judicial system and the revolutionary courts in particular, with a consistent failure to ensure due processes. As a result of this permanent emergency situation, during the past 2 months demonstrations in Iran, the bodies of at least 14 people had been delivered to families a short time after arrest. Mrs. Benon, Zudvin believes that indeed art and culture are important parts of human rights and welcomes your report in this regard. 95 years ago, the queen of Persian music, Mrs. Amar al-Muluk Waziri, had her first solo public and to play in performance in Tehran as a singer. However, today in Iran, women are not allowed to sing in solo and to play instruments in cymbals in public. In an extraordinary case during the Chinese musical performance, and in the middle of it, the authorities realized that one of the Chinese artists is a woman. The performance was not stopped, but one of the authorities brought a scarf and covered the hair of the artist in the middle of her performance. Discrimination in arts is not limited to women in Iran. At the time being, Mehdi Rajabian, a composer, had been sentenced to 6 years of imprisonment with the accusation of unauthorized artistic activities and propaganda against the regime due to his music, although we all know that composing is not a crime. Thank you.